Hello! You are watching the Video Voters Guide, organized by the League of Women Voters of Portland. We are in the studios of Metro East Community Media to talk with candidates running in the November 2020 general election. All candidates who filed for this race were invited to participate in the Video Voters Guide. However, there are many reasons during a campaign why a candidate may be unable to appear. For comprehensive coverage by the League, including information on candidates who might not have been available for a video interview, visit vote411.org. Information is available in both English and Spanish. Candidates may choose to include additional information on Vote 411, such as their own YouTube videos. Watch, share, and be an informed voter.
Hi, this is Haley McLaughlin with the League of Women Voters of Portland. And with me today is Ryan Gardner, running for State House, District 47. Welcome, Ryan.
Thank you very much.
To get us started, can you describe the part of Oregon you're running to represent, and then tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're running for this office, and what unique characteristics you have amongst the candidates running for this office?
Absolutely. So District 47 is essentially East Portland where it meets up with Gresham. We have a little bit of Gresham on the east side. We butt pretty close up to I-205, but there's a few blocks there that are not included. And then on the south side, we go as far as Powell Boulevard. On the north side, we go as far as Sandy Boulevard. So it's very much East Portland. You could almost call us the Forgotten Realms, unfortunately. The big reason I decided to run, I'm actually a small business owner. I've been an entrepreneur for many years now. And the state is not kind to business owners. It's bad enough the way that us regular middle-class people are being treated right now, but the business owners and the people that are trying to keep the economy going are getting shut out. And me, I'm the kind of guy that if I can't fix it, then I've got to get into it and see if I can help it from the other side. So that's why I decided to run. Unique characteristics, I would say, one, I'm not a politician. I did study political science when I was in college. I got my associates in that. It was interesting to me. I had done some foreign travel. So global politics and things like that were interesting to me. But I've worked blue collar, white collar, everything. And that's the big thing for me is I didn't just go into politics. I decided I need to understand how everybody lives, how everybody works, what everybody's going through before I would try any political stuff. So I feel it's probably a good time to get started, get in there, because we're desperate right now for some change.
Great, thank you. The combined effects of the COVID-19 pandemic plus the devastating wildfires have had an immense impact on Oregon's budget. How would the legislature address these issues?
Well, the current legislature would probably just like to raise some taxes. That's their solution for everything. My biggest platform is I'm a fiscal conservative. I run on a very lean crew in all my business. In my personal life, we are very careful with money. We don't spend money we don't have, and we save whenever we can. I think the state is well past the point where they should be adopting strategies like that. With COVID, it's kind of interesting because COVID has put us in a position where we are not using all of the different functions and bureaucracies that are in the state. That being the case, we've got to ask ourselves, do all of the different departments in Oregon's government need their full budgets, or can we pull from some of those budgets and provide money to other areas that desperately need them? I think the first thing we need to do is really just look into the budgets of these different bureaucracies and see where we can pull money out. As it is, I think we need to be reducing taxes and we need to be tightening the belt anyways. But in this case, I think it's absolutely vital that we really get down to brass tacks and figure out where is this superfluous money being spent.
Thank you. What steps will you take to ensure more Oregonians are qualified and hired for Oregon jobs?
As an employer in Oregon, I love hiring Oregonians. The people that we have here that are looking for jobs are always going to be hard workers. They're fantastic people. I will say, while I support DACA, I do not support the sanctuary state status that we have adopted over the last few years. Additionally, our homeless policies have brought in a significant amount of homeless people from the East Coast and other parts of this country that do not have the support structure we do. And unfortunately, that has inundated our state with a lot of people that don't necessarily want to work. Some other people do want to work, but they are taking jobs from those of us who have been here for a long time and have tried to build this state and make it the wonderful state that it is. I really think we need to look at our homeless policies, and we need to look at our policies regarding those who are here illegally and determine, is this really working out for our state? And is there something else we can do to help these people figure out where they need to go in this country and in our state?
How can the legislature provide stable, adequate, long-term funding for public education?
That's a tricky one. I don't know if a lot of people realize, but we pay, if you look at the 50 states in our nation, the amount of money we pay per student is right in the middle of that list. We're right in the middle. We're paying pretty much right around 25 as far as how much we put out for each student. And unfortunately, we have a graduation rate where we are 47, 48 in the nation. My big question for that is not so much how are we going to continue to provide stable funding, but where is the waste and why are we wasting that much money? From the statistics I've seen, we have a huge overburden of administrative staff. We do not have enough teachers, and something's got to change. Our education system really needs to be evaluated to see where are the efficiencies. In some of the corporate work that I've done in the past, I actually was trained up in some Six Sigma protocols and things like that, where you learn where is inefficiency and how can we get rid of it. And I think that would be a great benefit to us if we could really get down to that and figure out where is this money being hemorrhaged out of our education system.
Thank you. Misinformation can have damaging effects for democracy. What approaches might you take to ensure Oregonians have accurate and unbiased information about elections and government?
That's the tricky part, because I'm very strict when it comes to our constitutional rights. And when we get into our First Amendment rights and we get into free speech, that's a very difficult thing. I think one of the things that our nation has lacked for a very long time is teaching our children how to use critical thinking to understand what is true and what is false. I try to tell people, you can Google something, but not only do you need to find the most common facts for whatever you're looking up, you need to find opposing facts. And you need to read both of them and understand which one makes more sense. Most people, I think, reading both sides of a story can understand where we should be. I think that would be better addressed on a national level. It's very difficult to say with that, but I think it starts at educating our children.
Great. Thank you for joining us today, Ryan.
Thank you so much.
This has been the Video Voters Guide. Thank you for watching. The general election is Tuesday, November 3rd. The last day to register is October 13th. Remember to mail your ballot a week ahead or visit a ballot drop location. Be sure to inform yourself about the candidates and ballot measures and exercise your right to vote.